And man, happy birthday to your wife too, to Kia, man, for real. Happy birthday, for real, from the Stevens family, man, Sam Bam family, man, for real. Wife said the same thing too. So happy birthday to you. I hope you had a wonderful day.
Yeah, happy belated birthday to my lovely wife, and happy early birthday to my mom. My mom's birthday is tomorrow, so
Happy birthday, mama. For real, we love you.
auntie birthday in heaven earlier. So it's a lot of birthdays around now.
Right.
It's crazy time of the year.
Yeah, yeah. My auntie
Much love
birthday
on that.
coming up on the 11th, man. So shout out Auntie Vern, for real. We love you, baby, for real. You ain't did a lot for me. So happy birthday to you too, sweetie.
Happy birthday. That's awesome. I just want to throw out this quick top three C's for Netflix right now. Just a couple things we gonna pick out from Netflix or various movie programs or streaming programs, whatever, that we feel like everybody should check out. Not like the top title shit, but like kind of like unforgotten stuff
Right.
that people can
Hmm.
check out. So I figured we do one on Netflix, like top three things to see. So Sam, hit me with one, then I'll hit you with one, and we'll keep going back and forth on it.
Bro, I'ma tell you, man. I'm an old school junkie to heart, bro. So I used to like the Karate Kid back in the day. So right now, Netflix got the Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai is one of my favorite shows right now. Man, they got Daniel LaRusso, Johnny Lawrence. Daniel LaRusso is a great car salesman right now, doing really well in life. And then you got Johnny Lawrence, which is a deadbeat, dead, drunk ass. You know what I'm saying? Like has been like living out the trunk of his car. You know what I'm saying? Ragged apartment or whatever. Just fell off after he lost that match or whatever with Daniel Larusso. So I mean, it's a lot of stuff that goes into that stuff or whatever. But now they have kids, and then Daniel LaRusso's kid goes and trains with Johnny Lawrence. He finds something with Johnny Lawrence or whatever, and man, they go and start kicking ass, start the JoJo back up, Cobra Kai back up or whatever, man. And like I say, man, it's just exciting, man, to see all that stuff come back together, man. So, like I said, that's one of my favorites right now. The Cobra Kai, I think it's on season 5 right now. So, Cobra Kai.
Bro, you were supposed to say something that was like kind of off the radar. Like everybody done heard and probably why. I think I'm the only motherfucker I know that ain't watched that show.
Bro, I love that show, bro. That shit fire, bro.
I have no interest in that. Like I didn't like the Karate Kid movies that much. I liked
Bro.
Miyagi, but
Mm-hmm.
but Miyagi was a beast. But I didn't really care for them movies all that. I couldn't stand the Larusso kid. All them other people's Johnny and this person, that person. I don't even
Right.
remember who the fuck
But see,
those
but
people
see
were,
that
bro.
shit, dog. That shit, man. That shit mind bending, bro. For real, I love that shit, bro. That's that. Like I said, that shit bring me back to my roots, folk.
I mean, yeah, I mean, a lot of people like it, man, and that's what it is. I get it. I just not really one of them. It's just like Star Wars.
Right.
I'm not that big of a Star Wars guy no more. Like I was
Mm-hmm.
when I was a kid, younger. Then they started making all these movies. This one before that one.
Extra.
This one before
Mm-hmm.
this one.
Right.
This one. Like, bro, I ain't
All the
keeping up with this shit,
spinoffs,
nor am I trying
spinoffs.
to, bro.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Right.
I'm good. But that's a good pick, though. I guess if you wanted to be mainstream about it and shit, bro. I picked this movie. It's called The Wrong Missy. Came out in 2020. It's a comedy. It's David Spade's in it, right? So basically, in essence, if y'all ain't seen this movie, The Wrong Missy is about this guy meets this chick. He goes on a blind date with this chick, and her name's Missy, and it was a fucking nightmare, bro. Like she was like doing some extra shit, like all crazy as hell, shouting and like doing the most, right?
Right.
So he gets off of this date, and he's like, "I'm never gonna see this girl again, whatever." Then he's going traveling somewhere on business, and then he meets this other chick at the airport, and this chick's beautiful, and he has a connection with this chick, and they start making out in the closet at the airport and all this shit, and her name was Missy. So he gets her number because she's flying to one place, he's flying to another, so they gotta go. So then when he leaves, he flies out going to wherever he's going, but then he's been texting this chick for like weeks at a time. He's feeling her, and he gets the courage to ask her to go to like a business retreat, something to his business with him. And she just says, yeah, she'll meet him there. And then when he gets there and sees her, it's the other
Other
Missy chick, not
Missy. Oh
yes, not the
no.
one. it's the chick that was the nightmare, and this bitch is crazy, bro. Like she does, like she's so
Oh
funny though. The
no.
lady who plays this, the Misty character, I don't know her name right now, forgive me, but dude, she's amazing at that character. Like, bro, she's
Oh
so
my
crazy.
goodness.
But that movie's hilarious. I love David Spade. He's from Michigan or whatever, but I
Right.
think he's a funny guy. But the whole movie's just funny. It's a good watch, man. Everybody should check it out.
Yeah, definitely, definitely, man. I don't be into the movies too much, man. I like the series, so man, I'm gonna stick with the series. So another one that I've been watching, man, is True Story. True Story with Kevin Hart, Wesley Snipes. So they got Kevin Hart playing this dude named Kid. So it's pretty much like how he's living now, on top of life. Great comedian, this and that, whatever. Fame, pretty women, lots of money, So he he has a brother that's kind of like a leech. So he
And
stays
that's Wesley
around with
Snipes.
them. That's Wesley Snipes. So he's kind of a leech. He's a dirtbag in the streets, this and that or whatever. Try to get anything that he possibly can from his brother, whatever, because like I say, he's on top of the world. So one night they were at the hotel. He just had a big show, this and that or whatever. They got some girls. They're partying. They're doing drugs. They're having a good time. So the kid character, he falls asleep. Him and the girl making out, this and that or whatever. So he falls asleep. He's drunk as hell. He's doped up. So when he wakes up, the girl is dead on the bed. So he's trying to figure out whatever. He's panicking. My career is going to be over. What do we do? What do we do? So his brother say, "Don't worry about it. I got it." So got somebody to come and take the girl, and so it kind of twists around. So I don't want to tell you too much of it or whatever. So I just want to let you know, man. True Story. I believe it's a 7-part series with Kevin Hart and Wesley Snipes, man. One of my favorite actors, by the way. Not Kevin Hart, but Wesley Snipes, definitely.
Was that 7 parts? I don't remember it being that much.
It was either
Excuse me.
6 or 7 parts. Yeah, six, like 7 parts or 6-part series.
Okay, because I watched that. I liked it, and my only beef was there wasn't more to it. I mean, when it
Right,
gets over with, like there's really not a whole lot more to that story they can add. I get that without,
right.
but it was good to see Kevin Hart, and that's only probably
Playing a
like the second or
serious.
third. Yes, that's only like the second or third time I've ever seen him play like in a serious role, and it's
Mhm.
interesting to see him play that kind of shit, man. And he
Man,
does
Kevin
really
Hart,
good.
man, Kevin Hart going everywhere, man. He's mainstream, but man, like I said, he got his own network and stuff. Man, he really doing it big, bro, because he's doing this stuff himself. He got movies all over the place, man. Every year, 2, 3, 4 movies, man, and they all doing good. So shout out to Kevin Hart, man, for real. I met Kevin Hart one time, man, when he was opening up for Cat Williams way back in the day. So I met him, whatever, on the street, whatever, cool guy, man, for real. So shout out Kevin Hart, man, for real. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you know what I'm saying, fulfilled your dreams, bro, for real, man. That's amazing, bro.
We're all happy for him for sure. Chips as my next movie on Netflix.
Hmm.
Chips was the remake from the TV show Chips
Right. With the
of the
police.
motorcycle
Yeah,
cops.
the
Yep.
police. Right. I remember
Dax
that.
Shepard and Michael Pena's in it. It came out in 2017. It's a comedy. But yo, these two idiots, like one comes from a background where uh dirt bike accidents. He's like a busted down cop. He's a dumbass, and then the other guy's a dumbass too. He's basically a like a man whore type cop, pretty much, and too much into the women and shit, and gets him into some shit, and I don't know. They just them two together as partners,
Right.
but how they did the movie, remaking the TV series, that shit was so funny. And I just remember that shit. I've watched that movie like probably 4 times, and I die laughing like it's the first time I've ever watched it. Every time I watch it, like they do the most. It's a good movie though. Some good
Right.
actors in there too. So
Yeah, I'm gonna
I would
definitely check that
recommend that
out,
one.
man. I remember that stuff back in the day, man. Chips Patrol. Yep. Hmm.
And the last one I had was a movie. It was called I Care a Lot. It's a thriller. Yo, so this one, This one came out in 2021. Have you seen this movie, Sam?
I have not.
I know you don't really do movies. So this movie, it's called, like I said, it's called I Care a Lot. It's about this lady who basically goes around and takes advantage of like older people, basically, and she takes possession of their shit, like their houses, and basically gets them thrown into um
Old
like
folks'
homes,
homes.
institutions, and somehow she gains access and she steals all their fucking assets, right? And she puts countless people away and she becomes a millionaire off of just basically
Wow.
ripping shit off of old
hmm
people and
Right.
throwing them in these homes and shit. And where the plot thickens is the woman she ends up snatching ends up being a mom of somebody very important. I'll say it like this.
What?
And yep. And once they start butting heads, the shit gets really good. And yeah, it's a good movie, and it had good twist to it. It's,
hmm
thriller suspense type movie, and it was interesting. And it was such a sick thing to think about too. You know what I'm saying? That people do that because that shit happens in real
Yeah,
life
that's
every day.
real.
Yeah,
That's real.
absolutely.
Right.
That's sick.
Real.
But I would check that
Scammers.
shit out though. Yep, I would check that shit out though. That's a good shit. Did you have one more?
Yeah. So I went on the comedy end this time or whatever. Man, shout out to my boy Day Day, man. Mike Epps, man. He got the show, second season, whatever, the Upshaws, man. I don't know if you ever seen that one. The Upshaws, he got a little sitcom now on Netflix, man. This dude is so funny, bro. Like, man, this guy is like one of my top comedians of all time, bro, man. This guy is so funny. Day Day, man, from Friday, man, this man did all types of stuff, bro. So he got so he owns a car repair shop, and then he's married, but his sister-in-law is Wanda Sykes. So they go in on each other like Martin and Pam used to back in the days, man.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, man, they go at each other's neck, man, for real. So, like I say, man, always I'm talking about binge watch. Anytime, man, this stuff come on, man, I'm checking it out. The Upshaws, man, on Netflix. Mike Epps, Wanda Sykes, man, y'all is killing the game with the Upshaws.
I think I've seen that actually displayed a time or two, but I never
They
watched
just
it.
got the second season. The second season's out now. So I watched the whole first season. Was on vacation, man. That's the only thing I watched, man. I was stuck to the screen.
Well, there's your shits to watch on Netflix. If y'all feel like Netflixing it up, maybe we'll do like HBO Max or Cinemax or Hulu, whatever. We'll do anything streaming wise to watch
Right.
sooner or later. Just something different, you know?
Definitely.